Welcome back to our podcast with Vantage Hospice. So I have with us today Edwin Gomez. He's one of our RN case managers, and we're gonna talk about why you love hospice and how you became a nurse and all those wonderful things.
Good.
So
well,
tell me a little bit about yourself.
I've been doing hospice for probably about 12 years. I worked for a couple of companies before having the fortune to land in this in Vantage, which is a company that I love, and I've been working in Vantage for probably 8 years, and it's going to be 9 years on August of this year.
That is unbelievable.
And I still feel like on the first day, full of love, embraced, a company that I really feel like I belong, and I just love working here.
Awesome.
Yes.
So how'd you become a nurse?
Well, you know that I came to this country about 16 years ago, and healthcare is always it's something I love doing. It's something that is part of me. When I came over, an opportunity opened up for me to register. To get into a nursing program.
Okay.
So I got into the Houston Community College, and then I graduated there, and then from there I went to the UT Houston and got my bachelor's degree, and that's how I basically became a nurse.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what led you to hospice, Edwin?
At first, it was kind of like a very happy accident.
That's the way it always goes.
Isn't that wonderful?
Like
Yeah.
it chooses us, we don't necessarily choose
I
it.
was, like most of us, very focused on getting a job in a hospital, a big, large corporation in a hospital. But for some reason, nothing really clicked, nothing really actually got translated into nothing. And then one day I got a call from a friend who knew another friend that needed some hospice nurses. I didn't have any experience in hospice, but I just give it a try. And it was, so they hired me as a PRN, because on a PRN basis, just could kind of see if it was going to work out or anything. And it was love at first sight. It was just wonderful experience from day one. And ever since, I've been a hospice nurse, proud and happy.
Awesome.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been? 16 years, is that what you said? Or you moved here in...
I moved to the States about 16, 18 years.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you've been a hospice nurse for...
About 12 years.
12 years,
Mhm.
okay. Wow.
I
Okay.
know, right? We don't want to think about age and time, right?
No, absolutely not. So what do you think changed your mind from wanting to be, we know it was a happy accident, but what do you think changed your mind from really pursuing the hospital-based to really falling in love with hospice? What is it about it that you love?
There is something I have always liked and loved, which is like with all due respect, old people, advanced in age people. I love talking to them. To me, is a way of just getting in touch with a little bit of a history, getting their wisdom, getting just the
stories,
the stories, the humor. Everything is just lovely, and I really gravitate towards that, and towards just talking with them, engaging with them. Now, after that happy accident, sadly, most of our patients are actually advanced in age people, and I found that this is the time of most need for most of them, in which they are very vulnerable. They need a lot of support, and one of the things that I noticed is that there is a lot of misinformation and miseducation about end of life and death.
Very true.
And I found that very inspiring for me to actually do something and educate people, facilities, families, and even patients what truly is a dignified end of life and what truly hospice mean and is. And it's very, and that is extremely fulfilling every time I get to do that and do it, yes.
So what does a RN case manager or hospice nurse do? A
Everything?
million things. Yes, a million things. It's a hard, loaded question.
So the way I like to explain to my families is that I like to take the burden of having to reach out to all those sources for healthcare. They used to be, before me, they had to go to the pharmacy to get the medications. They have to go to their primary physician to get one thing. They have to go to the specialty to get another thing. They have to go to the equipment provider to get another thing. So it's like these families, before they get to us, they have to go in so many places to get what they need to provide. And the sicker they are, the more places they have to go and seek. So when I come on board, I basically tell them, it's like, that is no longer the case. I'm going to become your only source of help and support for dad, mom, or whoever. And so you don't need to go to a pharmacy, you don't need to go to the doctor, you don't need to go to the specialty. Everything, just reach out to me. I do whatever is needed to get it done, to get what you or him or mom or pop needs at that moment, at that point. That's what I do. On top of that is that little part of education, support, and a lot of what I do also as well is that emotional support at that time of need, in which they need somebody who's been in that place, who know what it is to lose a loved one. And I do that. So it's in so many places I actually kind of become their family, and I'm fine with that because that's what they need. They need somebody who is that close to them, or they feel is very close to them, so they can actually open up and cry and laugh and eat and do whatever, just to celebrate those last moments with mom and dad, brother, sister, or anything.
Awesome. So what is it that drew you to Vantage, and why have you stayed here for so long? Not that I'm complaining at all, because we love you.
Vantage to me is my family away from my family. I came to Vantage because I was invited by Brandy, one of my good friends that I known her from previous experience. So she brought me over, she invited me over, we interviewed the three of us.
Absolutely.
And I think it was another one of those instances, which I think it was love at first sight, thankfully. Yes. But to me, what really means a lot to me is the people at Vantage.
I agree.
And that's what I love. I love you, I love Brandy, I love Tessa, I love Jennifer, I love all my aides, Anna, all of them. And love my social workers, my chaplain. I mean, it's. I know the theme is love, and I am overusing it, but that's
I think that's great.
What it really truly is, is that love relationship that I have with my colleagues, that really inspires me to come work and stay in Vantage all this time, all these years.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you can think of that I haven't asked you that?
No, I think I love hospice for a reason, and I would love for people to kind of like educate yourselves into what hospice truly means and what really is that hospice can bring into the care of our loved ones that need that extra support at the end of life. That's it. That's basically a big invitation. Is just educate yourselves. Don't whatever stigma or things that you've heard before, it may not actually be true. And just reach out if you need some extra support or any extra education. I or Nicole or any one of us would be more than happy to
Absolutely.
educate. Yeah.
I think one of the things that is a common theme with hospice, people that are trying to decide on hospice, I should say, is the fear. It's like the fear prevents people from even like Googling the word a lot of times, and it's not scary. That's one of the things that, we have the most amazing people that work here, right? We have the most amazing nurses, the most amazing aides, chaplains, social workers that are just here to support. And it's a difficult time, we know that, but they do so much to waylay any of those fears that you may be having, or any questions you might have, or what's coming next, what to expect. And it's just, every time that have ever spoken with a family after they have lost somebody, the running theme is always, I wish I had known about hospice sooner. That's what I always hear. So, as Edwin said, don't be afraid. If you have any questions, please just pick up the phone and call us, because anybody here can answer those questions for you.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you for inviting me.